Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. A few weeks ago I made this stand for my planer thicknesser. I had the video all shot, I had it edited and it was going up today. The trouble is, I've changed my mind. After I made this bench, someone commented with all the space underneath it. Could I keep this underneath? Well, with this stand I couldn't, and even if I made a smaller stand, I think the working height would be far too low and uncomfortable. But I do want to put a miter station in, so maybe it could live under there. So it is pretty much exactly bench height at the moment, so it's a nice working height, but I want the miter station to be bench height, so this probably needs to be 3 or 4 centimeters lower. I can't modify the stand, so I'm going to remake it. So let's get started.
I had this bit of 18mm plywood. It's just construction grade softwood ply, and this was left over from the workshop build. So I thought I might as well use it up on this. I ripped it to the width I needed on the table saw, and then using a track saw on the path bench I could cut the pieces to the lengths I needed. The trouble with the planer is it hasn't got a flat bottom. The motor hangs out through the base. So this bit of wood is going to be the top of the stand, and I'm going to cut out the centre of it so the motor can drop through. I line up the track to the lines I've drawn, and then I plunge the saw in and try and cut as close to the line as possible. If I didn't have a track saw, I'd have just drilled some holes in the corner and then joined up the dots using a jigsaw. I could then use a pull saw to just cut out the last few pieces and join up the lines. Then the waste piece can just be lifted out. I'm just going to join everything together using screws, and these Wolfcraft corner clamps I got a few weeks ago are really handy to hold everything in place. They're sold in pairs, and I only got one pair, but I think I'm definitely going to invest in another pair. I'll put a link to them below if you're interested. So this time I want to fetch my other drill, and I've got a countersinking bit in one and then a driver in the other, so I can get all these holes drilled and screws put in quickly without having to change between them. The 4 sides screwed together were pretty rigid, but to make it really strong I add a back to the box. And then I can attach some casters to the 4 corners with 2 locking ones at the front. I'd taken the planer off the old stand, and now, with the wheels locked in place, I can drop it onto the new one. You can see how the motor kind of hangs out at the bottom. I don't know why they designed it like that. Rag and Bone Brown did something very similar, so I'll link to his video below. I was going to attach it to the base somehow, but it's so secure there, I don't think I need to do anything. So that's it all done. Very quick and simple. Thanks for watching. And please subscribe for more videos.